What's up guys, Bionic here with another progress update video, and this one is going to be 10 months or 300 days as a free-to-play player in Raid Shadow Legends. Also, at the end of this video, I will announce the next contest for the weekly giveaway, so make sure you stay until the end. I wouldn't want you guys to miss it. There is a lot more gems to be given out. So as always, when I start these videos, what I like to do is to go ahead and grab my monthly reward completion, which is another Void Shard and another Sacred Shard. And at the same time, you guys will see that I've completed, obviously, all my weekly quests, all my daily quests, like I always do. I've said this many times before, but I literally never miss a day, so that does make a big difference in the end. Now, this month, I also have one more reward to grab, which is my referral program, where one of the, or the only guy that I have, reached level 50, actually a little while ago, but I never actually grabbed the Sacred Shard, and I'm gonna do that right now. So thank you to this player, and I do have 2 more links up for grab. If some of you guys are interested, I'll gladly give them out because we're both going to get some rewards. Okay, and now next up we're going to look at the shards. So I'm getting really excited about these. I have not summoned for the last 2 months. I've been saving up either for an event or the current fusion. And I say that because, I'm not going to go too much in depth about the fusion. I'll make a separate video, but I don't think I have enough to do the 2 artifact enhancement event, which means I can't get one of the rares. So I think I may have to go all out with my shards to get one of the 4 epic champions. So all to say that next Tuesday, I will most likely do a summon rush video. Okay, and so now quickly the missions and challenges. So this is getting, very old. I finally completed them when I reported on my last progress video. I have Arbiter, so the challenges, kind of the same thing. I haven't really touched them. There's one more I need to do. I'm really lazy about it. I don't feel the need for those tomes right now, so I'm just gonna leave it there until it just does happen and I end up, I think I have to farm the Fire Knight dungeon for it. So whenever it's gonna end up happening at one point, but like I said, I'm not in a hurry. Next, the faction wars. So rebalance. Still haven't worked on it that much. Actually, I did a little bit, but there's only about 3 or 4 teams that I can really work on, which is the High Elves, the Dark Elves. I did recently work on the Barbarians, and I think I may have something going for perhaps the Orcs. As for the other teams, I just don't have enough yet, so I don't even have enough gear, so I'm just gonna take literally one faction at a time until I can, get something going. And the sad part is that I can't even farm the rank 5 glyphs yet. Okay, after faction wars, we'll look at the arena. So in gold tier 4, I've said this before, I don't think I'll ever really hit platinum. This is sort of where I'm at, just using the regular tokens. As you can see, I have a speed team, but obviously it's not the best speed team. I do get defeated most of the time. Maybe the occasional win, like this guy here. So either it's luck or my speed is getting a little bit better. So same team: Arbiter, Ghostborn, Zargala, and Kale. I will probably revise the team at one point, but for now, this is what it is. And it kind of leads me to the next point, which I'll do right now, the Great Hall. So as you can see, 139 wins, 6 losses, 95% win rate for the week, just using my regular tokens. So again, I always look for the easy battle, obviously. And then for my Great Hall bonuses, I'm kind of just working on everything a little bit. Obviously, I do have a lot of points in the Void, but overall, the accuracy is very important, and probably the resist is going to be next. Alright, and now the final thing to look at before the champions is the clan boss. So my team has changed a little bit, but the damage is sort of the same thing. So I removed Foley and started using Arbiter, and I'll explain that when I do the champions. But anyway, right now I can typically 3-key the Nightmare chest, the best Nightmare chest. My clan is very active and very early, so I tend to wake up and the clan boss is at less than 50%. So some days I don't get it because it's the wrong affinity, but overall still doing relatively good. Alright, champions. Arbiter. I've shown her gear before. The only thing that changed is her banner. So I got a banner that rolled speed, 3 rolls on it. So that did increase her overall speed to, I think it's 283. So does improve my performance in the arena a little bit, but not that much. I also added her more defense because she is being used in the clan boss. So she has War Master, not quite done with the masteries, but that's what I went with for now. As for the rest, Razan also got an accuracy banner while farming the dungeon as part of the tournament. So that does help a little bit into landing those debuffs more often. He is missing defense gloves, defense percent gloves. Don't have any more left, so I'll have to farm those or wait until I get a pair. But that's pretty much it for him. Then we got Foley, currently not geared up for anything. We also have Harvest Jack, haven't used him for anything yet, so he's just kind of collecting dust as well. Ghostborn hasn't really changed that much. He is using the shield set, so I need a lot of HP on him, also a lot of speed because I also use him in the spider dungeon and the arena. Those are the main stats I was focusing on for now. Then we got Lugan the Steadfast. So that's another new champion, or sorry, a champion that I focused on in the last month. I do want to try him out. I'm not quite sure about his gear yet. It's still a work in progress. It's sort of whatever pieces I had left around. So decent crit rate, decent crit damage, decent life, decent speed. But we'll see. We'll see how well he performs. I'm thinking perhaps in the Ice Golem dungeon, and I may also try him against the clan boss once I finish his masteries. Obviously, his skills aren't leveled at all. So again, I'm not convinced he's going to be one of my main champions for now. Okay, and then we've got, let's look at Royal Guard. So I worked on him a lot because I needed his stats to be just right for the spider dungeon. So obviously he has very high crit damage, 100% crit rate. Most of his skills are leveled except A1 actually. His masteries, flawless execution being the tier 6. I would get more damage out of Helm Smasher, but then there's just too much random ability of me being able to do the spider dungeon, and I already have that problem with my Cold Heart. Anyway, Occult Brawler, my main poison damage dealer, also got an accuracy banner while farming the spider dungeon, so that's a little improvement as well, definitely helping out with the damage. And then Crimson Helm, so she's my attack down champion, high accuracy as well. She's using an accuracy chest because that's all I had. I didn't have any more accuracy banners for Dark Elves. So again, just shuffling gear around until things work or improve a little bit. And obviously I had to do the same thing with my Cold Heart. So as you can see here, like one of them has very high speed and high accuracy because I need that turn meter decrease to land against the spider dungeon, the spider boss I mean. So overall their stats are very similar, decent attack, decent crit rate, and decent crit damage. The problem though is that I do spider 16 just fine, yet it doesn't work on the 20 because something is happening with the turn meter, and the fast Cold Heart ends up not going twice before the boss. Also, like I said, 2 of them have Helm Smasher, the other one is still using Giant Slayer. I'm too cheap to pay the 150 gems to respec her for now, but there's a problem with the speed that I need to fix first, and then I'll probably do the masteries of the third one. I may do all 3 of them and go for flawless execution. We'll see. Next up, Bellower. Haven't been using him that much because I haven't been really farming the Ice Golem anymore. And that might change once I get Torment, if I get Torment. Then Kale for the arena. His gear isn't the best. My best like nuke type of gear is on my Cold Heart and Royal Guard. Apothecary did get a little bit of improvement stats wise in terms of defense. Speed lowered a little bit, but overall I felt like this made him a little bit tougher. Then I worked on the Barbarians. So we got Berserker in a lifesteal set. We've got High Katoon in lifesteal as well in speed because I don't have a healer for them. And then the only other 2 that I had aside from War Maiden, who's already 60 as well, was Atur and Kalia. because they basically work well together, but obviously it isn't enough for me to push very high in the faction wars, so it's sort of a work in progress. With whatever gear I have left over, I gotta level them. We'll see if it works out, but for now this is where I'm at. And then for the high elves, I had to use Elaine. She's my only other level 50, so she's in a lifesteal set, being used with Royal Guard, Arbiter, and Apothecary. So like I said, work in progress for faction wars, work in progress for the clan boss also. So just sort of this is where I'm at for now. Okay, now I know what you guys are thinking. Shut up already and please tell us about the contest. Okay, so Plarium has been very generous, I have to admit that. We've recently had the Haiku contest, then they launched the Amazon Prime program. We then had another giveaway in the last 24 hours. We just had free gifts today, and like I've explained before on my channel, as a partner with Plarium, I give away all of my gems, and they even add to that. I was only supposed to get 540 gems a week, but every week so far I've done the giveaway, it's been a lot more than that. So for this week, for this giveaway, it is going to be 5 lucky winners who are each going to get 270 gems. And the contest is going to be very simple since we are still in the Christmas spirit. We just want you guys to write your letter to Sir Nick or Santa in the description. Make it entertaining, make it funny. Please do not make it a paragraph. Don't make it a very long thing for me to read. I do have other things to do. I'm sorry. I do enjoy reading them though. That's not why I'm saying this. It's just that, you know, the more and more I get of these, then it becomes, you know, a little bit more tedious to get through all of them. It is most likely going to be random anyway. So like I said, it doesn't have to be, you know, the craziest story. Just entertain us a little bit so that whoever goes in there and does read the comments as well does enjoy it. So that's it, guys. Over 12 minutes. I do have to end this video now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the progress update, and I do also hope that you enjoyed these giveaways. Make sure to check the description to see how you can support my channel. You can also just subscribe and leave a like. That would be great. And as always, I will catch you guys later.